And we're back. Dynamic effort lower day, speed squats, speed pulls, and continuing off of last night's vlog, a big part of making speed work actually work to carry over to your powerlifting total is being excited enough to do it that you're able to put enough effort into it that it actually works. And part of being able to get excited enough to do it is understanding how it fits into the big picture. And if we're thinking about like a real sport and performing in a real sport, obviously we have like the game situation. That is what we're trying to get better for. And in order to get better in the game, we need to think about performing in practice so that we can elevate ourselves in the game. And then in order to then elevate our abilities so that we can practice harder and then perform better in the game, we're going to be thinking about doing stuff in training in the gym outside of practice to elevate our physical capabilities so that we can do more. And when we come back to powerlifting, the lines get blurred a little bit because our practice, our training, our sport, they all kind of look a lot of the same for the most part because our game is lifting a barbell. Our practice in the gym is lifting a barbell. And then a lot of our doing stuff to get better at lifting a barbell is just more lifting a barbell. And kind of what I like to relate things to in conjugate is, again, obviously the meat is our game day. The meat is what we are trying to get better for. And in order to get better for that, we have our practice. And what I like to think of as our practice is our max effort work and our dynamic effort work. And max effort work, I kind of like to relate to more of like a scrimmage type situation because like that is close to what we are going to be doing on the platform, at least effort, intent, intensity-wise, although we might be doing slightly different exercises depending on what the goal of the day is. Now, our speed work, that is what I like to think of kind of like running drills within a practice. It might not be full game powerlifting meet intensity, but the goal of the speed work is to develop our skill, develop our groove, develop our mental process so that when it comes time to get under the bar on meet day, we are all that more dialed. And in doing that, we need to treat the lightweight with intent like we are lifting something heavy. We need to push into it like we're lifting something heavy. We need to be grooving it like we are lifting something heavy. And what I mean by that is, like on speed work, if we're just trying to move the bar fast for the sake of moving it fast, we're missing the point. We need to move the bar fast as we can, as well as we can, so that we're actually in a position, in a groove that carries back over to the main lift. And in understanding that, in understanding like what we're trying to do with it, and understanding how it's not necessarily entirely the speed that's making us better, but our approach to it and our mental intensity and our mental groove and our physical groove as well, that can kind of let us elevate and get more hyped up to go and bust ass on it. Because again, making it work takes a lot of ass busting because we're lifting something light, and to make something light carry over to something heavy, we're gonna have to try pretty damn hard. So let's get warmed up and try pretty damn hard. Setting up bands on a mono, gotta remember that if you use band pegs, it means you're a nerd. So what we want to do is choke the band around the mono base because that makes sure that you're not a nerd with your band setup. Pro tip number 2 is lower the mono down so you don't have to like tear a bicep trying to get the band onto the bar. Now, I don't know if this is going to get me more views or less views, but putting knee sleeves on underneath the pants today so I can wear pants and knee sleeves at the same time.
It looks like you're not wearing pants.
I'm wearing underwear.
You had a blur that in.
Do I?
You make it a joke, you have a really tiny blur. The smallest blur you've ever seen.
I don't need to say anything else to make this more funny.
No, I don't think so.
Are you just checking your own quads out?
Yeah, I am. Just making sure they still look big.
He's only doing this to show his quads off.
Can you really call yourself a nerd?
and we're safe from indecent exposure. Set 1, 325. Oh, fucking. Never mind.
Oh, sorry. Set the head. Abs are on. Lats.
Head, pull, pull. Yeah. Hair low. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I'm running 3 plates. Tyler's running 2. So it becomes a game of changing plates as fast as we can to try to make the other person die. Well, not actually die, but just make him work harder. Let's go. What? Good. Yep. Good. Fast. Well done. NASCAR pit crew.
Lats.
Big pull. Hair low. Yeah.
Woo. Good. Yep.
Nice and patient. Lats.
Pull. Lower. Yep. Do that again. Yep.
Woo. Big pull. Good. Sweat. Yep. Big back. Good. Fuck yeah, dude.
Lats.
Big pull.
Pull in. Pull in.
Yeah.
Good.
Again. Yep. Again. Yep.
You're in.
Let's go. Let's go, Tyler. Yep. Good. Yep. Hit it. Tight. Pull, pull, pull. Yes.
Good. Right in here. Let's go. Set the head. Abs are on.
In.
Lats.
Big pull.
Big pull. Big pull.
Hair low.
Pulling. Pulling. Pulling.
Lower.
See, speed work is fun. Going pulls next against light band, and we are getting the kabuki bar out because meat is going to be on a kabuki bar, and I want to get used to that icky, sharp, hurdy knurling sooner rather than later.
Better.
Yeah.
Let's go. Go red. Yep.
Yeah. Big pull.
Push. Yeah, better.
Forward. Let's go. Pull it. Let's go, Seth. Good.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Assertive.
Stand, big push.
Bring it.
Go. Better. Good.
Walk it out.
Yeah.
Pull in.
Push. Yep.
Thought we were done. Thought we were done.
Do another one.
Oh, fuck.
Bad.
Well, I gotta do another one.
Yeah.
Push. Yep.
Hell yeah.
That was gnarly. And like that sixth set snuck up on me a little bit because like on that fifth, I was in it like last set, best set, let's go, let's go, let's go. And I put everything I had into that fifth and I was just like, okay, I'm done now. And then Tyler goes and does a sixth. I'm just like, fuck, I gotta wake back up, and found a way to do at least decent on that one. And like the thing that I'm the most stoked with those was it felt like I was doing a really good job of finishing head back, hips through, getting ass to drive the lockout, which is exactly what I need to be doing with those. And I figure barbell rows felt good last week, so we'll run them again with a little bit of that flexion and extension intent. And so we don't have to change the plates, letting Tyler use a little bit of body English to get the job done.
Yeah, I could not do them straight.
Going narrow supinated pull downs next. Like with these, I'm really trying to like pull right into that kind of meaty next to the spine lat is where I'm trying to really dig into on them. One more.
220?
Yeah. Gonna run a single leg RDL again, but did a couple reps and they didn't feel quite right, so gonna run a little bit lighter but probably nastier protocol with a single arm RDL, where I'm gonna do 15 reps with one hand. Can't count when I'm talking, so I don't have to do 15 reps on this first one, but we're gonna get 15 reps ish, switch hands, bang up more reps, switch hands, bang up more reps, until we're done. I'm gonna just switch, and I'm actually gonna count this time, so I'll stop talking. Fuck, I'm bad at counting. the most disgusting glute and back pump ever. One more round. Ain't gonna talk, just gonna try my bestest to count. It's when you really start to feel it. Fuck. One more each side. I am very sorry to every client I've ever given this protocol to. And everyone's favorite, watching my chubby ass struggling with some long stance Bulgarians. Definitely getting a lot better at accessing extension and getting a little deeper into these, but still definitely needs a whole lot of work. Number two's a little smoother once again, which is, I mean, it's still not fantastic, but at least it's promising. Might almost be able to load these soon. And instead of GHR sit-ups, it's gonna get a little sneaky on you and do some rotations at the bottom. As powerlifters, all we freaking do is anti-rotation, just locked in, not moving torso at all. And then we wonder why we feel stiff as shit in any sort of bending and rotation. And I found that the best answer is to just include enough rotation work in your training that you at least maintain the ability to rotate, if not get even a little better at it. And like, if we want to get better at holding solid, the best way to get stronger is by actually moving and contracting those muscles. So the rotation training definitely is not going to hurt your brace. If anything, it's going to make it hell of a lot better. Next one. Still far from perfect, but definite steps in the right direction with just brace quality, tightness, groove, everything on squats. Sumo pulls felt the best that they have in a very long time. And I'm just excited to take a heavier comp squat on Sunday just to find out where it's at and then see what we really need to start dialing in to shape up the rest of this prep. And as far as like the speed work itself goes, having Tyler to go back and forth with makes it so much freaking gnarlier, because we're really just trying to get back onto the bar, get back to the bar and pulls as fast as we can to push the other guy, and it just makes it that much more challenging and that much more effective and take that much more focus. And Dave Tate wrote this years ago. I forget which article. It was either Periodization Bible or the 8 Keys, or maybe it was in both of them, but the paraphrased quote was something along the lines of, if your dynamic effort lower isn't the hardest shit you've ever done every time you do it, you probably aren't doing it right, and you probably need to try a little bit harder. So even though it's light, take it seriously, focus on making it as good as you can, put everything into it that you can, and it is gonna give you something back. Peace out, guys. Have a good night.